Number 196 in the Indicator collection is Jagged Edge, and I remember seeing this movie, but more than that, I remember seeing posters of it plastered everywhere over the video shop. It was one of those movies that was just everywhere, hard to escape from. Stars Glenn Close, Jeff Bridges, Peter Coyote, Lance Henriksen, Robert Loggia.
What the fuck are you doing sitting in the dark? You playing with yourself?
Slew of other people, written by Joe Eszterhas and directed by Richard Marchand. I was eager to return to this one. I remember bits and pieces, but for the most part the movie was, well, fresh, almost going back to it. I love Jeff Bridges in these 80s roles. Glenn Close more than holds her own as well. She is Teddy, an attorney who works for a large corporate company.
I'll take the case on one condition. If you lie to me, if I think you're guilty, I'm going to drop out.
Well, it's not a professional attitude, and you know it.
I have no problem with that.
Now, Jack Forrester, played by Jeff Bridges, has been accused of murdering his wife. His wife has been brutally murdered. Because he likes that company, he wants them to find a lawyer to defend him, which is Teddy, played by Glenn Close, a divorced woman who's got her own kind of troubles going on at the moment as well. And she is going to try and figure out if he's on the up and up and defend him as much as she can. And for the most part, it's a really kind of interesting courtroom thriller mystery. You get a wonderful performance from Robert Loggia as a kind of Detective Sam who works with Teddy. He's the most foul-mouthed, aggressive, in-your-face type of person.
So, what do you think?
What the fuck do I know?
Did your mother ever wash your mouth out with soap and water?
Yeah, but it didn't do any fucking good.
No nonsense whatsoever. I loved this supporting character. He was a shining light in the movie for me. You get the feeling that he has to be that way to cut through the crap that people are feeding him. He just needs to get to the truth of the matter, and he is very blunt, but so much so that I liked that character because of his nature. I liked the performance that Glenn Close has as this woman who has broken from her relationship. She's still having a friendly relationship with her ex-husband, which was great. There's no animosity. Don't have to have drama for the sake of drama. It was a fun kind of separation almost, where, you know, they were still communicating and still friendly. I liked her kind of falling for Jeff Bridges' character. You know, this character whom everything, all the question marks hang on. Did he do it? Did he not do it? And it's just kind of played that way as being a very manipulative character. And I love the way that you get drip-fed information throughout the movie that kind of changes your opinions throughout the way. Peter Coyote is wonderful as the DA with a grudge and a dark backstory as well, which I really liked. It's a well-constructed script for the most part. I love the way that it builds up lots of different threads. It keeps that pace really tight. It's 108 minutes and it doesn't drag at all. It is just constantly keeping me on the edge of my seat, thrilled by what's going on. I was wholly in on the mystery. There are possibilities that it could be Jack. There is possibilities that it might not be him. There is other people that could quite as easily be in frame of being the murderer, which I liked really a lot. I think the problem that I have most with this movie is the ending. It feels rushed. It feels tacked on, and I don't think it was the original ending of this movie. If it was, then it's just poor. Personally, you may like it. I feel that it offers up a lot of things that counteracts against the actual rest of the story. I'd be happy to go into it in a non-spoiler segment. That is non-spoiler. I want to talk about the movie. I may do another video on the ending because I do have quite a few gripes about that one. I loved going back into Jagged Edge. I loved the courtroom drama. The 2 and 4th of the battle in the prosecution and the defence was great. The constant changing of the dynamics of who had the upper hand. It feels very written as well. It's kind of in your face and manipulative, but I liked the way they handled that, and it had that kind of really gripping opening and then held your attention all the way through it. Great performances, great release. I've not delved into the extras as yet. This is the first time in Blu-ray in the UK, which is astonishing considering it's a movie that seems to bring out a lot of memories of seeing it, of seeing posters everywhere. I'd love to know your thoughts on Jagged Edge, what you thought about it, and whether you'd be interested in seeing me talk about the ending of the movie. Thanks for watching, and of course there is some videos up here that you can check out if you so wish. If you think I've deserved it, maybe give me a like on this video, subscribe, even possibly join the membership program or the Patreon. It's all really welcome.